Here with James Henry. James, for you, a true rookie coming into this season, a guy coming out of the WHL, sort of following in the footsteps of your former ECHL teammate and captain here, Garet Hunt. What was this rookie campaign like for you?
I had a lot of fun, great group of guys, and just a little unfortunate that we couldn't have a better ending to the season.
Now, for you, you were able to get some milestones out of the way early, picked up a first goal, made an impact, seeing a lot of different line mates over the course of the season, but you always seem to be able to bring a little something special to your play, just in terms of your grit, your ability to make things happen. Did you kind of notice yourself either having that effect, or did you see yourself sort of improving throughout the year?
I thought I improved as the year went on, got a little bit more comfortable with the guys, and just playing with a lot of good players helps out too.
Now you have to take me through the playoffs here. You didn't start as one of the guys in the lineup on the roster, but as the playoffs went along, you were called upon to sort of fill in at different times and made an immediate impact. Your first game in Ontario in Game 4, you get a key game-tying goal. Your second game, you also pick up a tally while filling in for the injured Garet Hunt. How did you keep yourself so ready to be called upon at a moment's notice?
Just wanted to take advantage of any opportunity that I got, and I came in Ontario like you said, and I just wanted to help out the team as much as possible, and practicing all the time with the guys, just trying to help them be ready for the games, and I just have to prepare myself as much as I can. I thought I did a pretty good job when I came into the lineup and helped the team as much as I could.
Now, going forward here into this next campaign coming up, the 2014-15 season, having gotten this rookie season out of the way, what do you want to do next year to try and improve, or does it start with the off season? And now that you've seen what the pro ranks have to offer?
Yeah, definitely. I think it starts with my off season training. Try to get better in some certain areas off the ice, and see if that'll help me next year for some on-ice success.
Now, any plans for you to maybe take a vacation or a break or anything like that? Do you have a particular place like to get away to?
Not really. I'll probably just go home to Winnipeg and hang out with some buddies, and then I'll head out to Vancouver, where I used to play, and same with Moose Jaw in Saskatchewan.
Well, very nice. Well, have some fun this off season, and best of luck for next year.
Thank you very much.
Here with Matt Bergland after your second professional season here in Stockton in the ECHL. Matt, the first thing I have to ask is, being a guy who got the chance last year to go through the full campaign, what did you notice as the difference between this second season and your rookie year?
I mean, there wasn't much. The only difference is, I've been in the league, I knew what to expect. It wasn't such a surprise coming in, and the second year I kind of knew some of the guys here, which made it a little easier when I first got here. But looking back on both seasons, they were both great. I met great teammates. I had a great time here. Fans were awesome, and Stockton's will always be a place I like to play. And I had a fun 2 seasons here.
Now, for you, you mentioned being the carryover, one of just 7 guys from last year's playoff squad that made the Kelly Cup final. With this new group of guys coming in, was it a little bit difficult to try and figure out what this year's team's identity was going to be compared to last year, or is that just kind of the same challenge from every season?
I mean, you always have those challenges, and we had high expectations this year, winning the Western Conference Championship last year. Coming into the year, we obviously wanted to win the Kelly Cup, and we obviously fell short. But I still think the team we had in here was a group that was great and had the ability to do so, but the bounces just didn't go our way, and it's disappointing, but it's been fun.
Now, there were a lot of really interesting events and different games going on this year. Was there any one moment that really stood out to you from the 2013-14 season?
Not really. I had a couple. Basically, any game I scored in stuck out because I don't score very much. But one particular, probably, I don't know. The only thing I can really think of is these last couple games. But I know the last regular season against Vegas, beating them pretty good, and getting 2 goals and then getting thrown out of the game. I kind of enjoyed that. But Other than that, nothing really pops into my head. Maybe my last goal I scored of this season in the playoffs on Brissois, I don't know.
The fans were a big fan of that celebration at the end there. I've christened it the Music Box.
Yeah.
Do you have a different name for it, perhaps?
Music box works. It's just funny how the way it happened. I was kind of falling when I scored, so my weight was already carrying me around, so it wasn't planned to spin in circles. It just kind of happened.
I like the improvisation.
Yeah.
I have to ask you about the locker room here. Being a guy who didn't necessarily have an A on your jersey, but you seem to play an integral part in this locker room, being a vocal guy. Did you kind of feel a little bit of that leadership role, as it were?
I mean, everyone leads in their own ways. You know, some guys are quieter than the others, but lead on the ice. You know, I'm just more of an outgoing. I like to express how I feel, and I'm a talkative guy. So I think there's times when I like to lead vocally, and you know, I like to lead on the ice too with my effort and hard work. But you know, whenever you have a chance to kind of step up and put in your words or what you think can help the team, you know, I'm gonna try to do that.
Now, this off season for you, what's on the cards? Some time to get away, take a vacation, anything like that in the plans?
Oh yeah, probably take. First time just go home, see the family again. Haven't seen them in a long time. You know, I still haven't opened up any Christmas presents or holiday presents yet, so probably gonna get around to that. And then,
that's back in Minnesota, right?
Yeah, but I live on a lake and have a cabin, so I'll probably be spending some time around the lakes and whatnot.
That sounds like a pretty relaxing way to spend the season.
Probably be making a trip out to Massachusetts too. So.
When do you get back out onto the ice for the off-season training when you look forward to next year?
I kind of just go on how I feel once my body's recouped. You know, you don't want to wait too long to get too out of shape and whatnot. But I usually start the whole off-ice training well before the skating. But I'll probably be back there in a month or two.
Well, have some fun before then, and thanks for your time, and good luck next year.
Yep, thank you.
Here with Adam Brace. Adam, one of the guys on the team that probably earned or logged the most travel miles for you, a very busy 2013-2014 season, going from AHL team to AHL team and also down here in the ECHL. But you got that sort of final end of the season run with the Stockton Thunder and here in the playoffs as well. You know, it was sort of a whirlwind. What was it like for you during this year?
Well, you said it was a whirlwind for sure. I think it was a part of 5 different teams this year, played for... Yeah, it was crazy. So many cities, but it was nice to finally get somewhere settled the last couple months here in Stockton and finish out the year, so that was good.
It seems like that's very important from a player's perspective, just to have some continuity, to kind of be in a locker room, get some time to make adjustments and figure out the guys you're playing with. So it must be really difficult.
It was pretty easy for me, though, because like pretty much all hockey players are the same. All team chemistries are mostly the same. It was probably harder for my fiance moving around for her because I guess the girl groups and stuff are different in all the different teams, so it's almost harder for her than it is for me.
That can make it a little bit tougher as well, because you got to keep the fiance happy. So
for sure.
In terms of playing for you, definitely were able to show the speed and sort of show the fans what you're capable of very early on here with some great games, especially after you came in from a trade. Anything that stands out for you playing in front of the Thunder home faithful?
Well, my very first game here, it was a long day for me. I flew all day from Cincy out to here. I got to the hotel 8 and came and played the game, and that was the Star Wars game. So we actually, I think we ended up winning 1-0, and it was in front of a sold-out crowd, so that was probably my best experience.
Now for you, you get this off season here to sort of rest up a little bit. Any vacation plans or anything like that?
Right now, I feel like I've been vacationing all year, so I'm just trying to want to get home to the cottage and kind of relax.
Fair enough, and then of course it's all about focusing on the next season and stuff like that. So, for as a hockey player, when's the best time for you to start getting back on the ice and getting yourself ready for the next campaign?
Well, this was a long year, so it'll probably take a good few weeks to kind of recoup the body and stuff, and then maybe start working out light stuff and hit the skates maybe early August.
All right. Well, thanks very much for all your hard work this season, and best of luck going forward.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Garet Hunt, Thunder captain, and once again the fans' choice for most popular player of the season. Now, once again, every year that you've been here, you've earned that honor. Garet, a great season for you once again in terms of leadership, but also in terms of offensive ability. You had a breakout campaign, career highs in goals, assists, points across the board. It doesn't get much better than that. How do you take a look back at your 2013-14 season?
I mean, I thought I had a good, successful season. Obviously not what we wanted in the playoffs and then the postseason there, but I thought we battled hard. We had a good opportunity to give ourselves a chance to win every game, and that's pretty much all you can ask for. It's not like we were down and out, and I just got a lot of opportunity from Rich Crom and the organization of the Stockton Thunder, and I can't thank the whole organization enough for giving me the opportunity to continue playing here.
You mentioned the playoffs, and obviously that first round sweep has to be a big thrill. I know playoffs, especially for you, very important. You've kind of mentioned that in the past is something that you really pride yourself on and really hope to succeed. And how tough was it for you in this second round, having to deal with the injury for the last couple of games and not being out on the ice?
Definitely it's a terrible feeling, watching the team play. I take a lot of pride in being a playoff type player, and players come and go during the season. It doesn't matter how many goals, it's all about playoffs, and that's where you make a lot of your money, is in the playoffs. And it's unfortunate that it got hurt, and it's kind of like a freak accident, and it just makes me that much more motivated for next year. And like I said, we had a lot of depth in this team, and like I said, we gave ourselves a chance to win and compete every night. And I thought we played hard, and just the outcomes didn't come our way.
Rewinding all the way back to the beginning of this campaign, you've been here in Stockton for what seems like so long now, but you got to start this season off by taking the Bruce Taylor Trophy out for a skate at center ice and then scoring the first goal of the season 30 seconds into the campaign. That had to be a really awesome moment for you.
Yeah, I just love the city of Stockton and the fans and the whole, like I said, mention the organization. I can't mention that enough. But, it was definitely a great start to the season, and, it was awesome to pick up kind of like where we left off last year with a good start and a big win for the home opener. And, there's nothing more than puts a smile on my face than coming out of that tunnel in front of our fans and putting on the Stockton Thunder jersey every night. And, that's probably one of my highlights of, it's probably one of my highlights of my career, is just being able to put on that jersey and to compete for the city of Stockton and everybody in this room.
So now you got the another off season to deal with, a summer off to recuperate a little bit. What do you got in terms of vacation plans? Any chance you'll be heading back home up to Canada in the Great White North?
Yeah, I just gotta get some things looked at here, and with my injury, and I gotta get that taken care of first, and most likely I'll be spending a lot of time here in the summer with it's kind of a tough. You got family in both places here and there, and you really got to spend your time wisely. But I should be back and forth, but looking at spending some time here. But my brother and my whole family back home. I love the outdoors, and Canada's a fun place to be in the summer.
Well, we hope that you have a fun time off here, and hope that obviously the injury heals up and you're good to go for next season.
Yeah, thanks a lot.